get people in there again. And of course, there is no other place they can actually be. So in this kind of situation, we also know in Anambra State, it is the same complaint. People decry the issue of congested correctional center. So what happened now that they're on strike? If they weren't on strike and such happened, now that they are saying because the federal government is not meeting their demand, and they gave 21 days ultimatum, and nothing happened. What happens now?
It is one of the things that happen when government does not have a welfare mindset towards the people. As far back as 2011, I think, and 2015.
2015.
As the most recent one is that it has happened. These people have to leave.
Okay.
If the government now says, okay, let's talk, and call, even as to, they call off strike, they start strike, they call off strike, start, minimum wage matter, they start strike, they call off strike. It takes the responsibility to care for the interest of their
2011, 2015, and they have waited on that agreement up till this moment. Nothing has been done. Do you think they are willing to keep having series of meetings that will end in deadlock?
For sure. There's no magic about leadership. And if there's any kind of magic at all, it has to do with the mindset of the leadership. If the Anambra State government, we're talking about Anambra State now, that's where it's coming from.
Yeah.
If the Anambra State government decides this afternoon, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, to say, let us rethink, let us redo, let us really look at what people are saying, changes can happen. They are where they are now because it was created by decisions that some people made. It can change today if some other decisions are taken.
Okay, so we also know that this decision, of course, is actually affecting, it's not even affecting the
not working. You can't, even if they can take advantage and cause a lot more crime or harm than is necessary.
Okay, making reference to this minimum wage issue that is still ongoing. They have gone on strike in council. They've protested. It's not working. Do you think there should be another means or route at which people should take in order to call the attention of the federal government? Because it is more like they are now seeing protest or strike as a...
Leadership does in their wealth, their sense of protection. They are comfortable that the monies they have and the military around them can keep them. But I think it's an error, because we have seen things like that in other nations before. When they keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing, as they are doing now, a point will come where naturally there will be a response.
All right, let's continue to push the acquisition of skills project. The scheme aims to empower over 50,000 to have beginners intermediated to peak at the national level. We have about 10,000 youth. This project has several components, and the innovation ground is just a component covering about $10 million. The selection process is very competitive, and we start the process of asking potential trainees to submit expression of interest. When this is done, we evaluate and ask them to submit a proposal, and then we bring in both the private sector experts in the field to access those proposals, and then the potential guarantees are ranked based on their So why are you not optimistic that this is definitely going to get to the rightful individuals?
Pardon my unbelief, but it's gone from
You
the
are
World
pardoned.
Bank going to Nigerians to be given to Nigerians. Government that is not even giving to Nigerians what is theirs. How do you trust that when this 10 million naira comes, they are going to give it to them? I'm very sorry, but I don't trust.
You don't
I
trust?
don't trust the system.
Because looking at, I mean, one who asks because in Nigeria, looking at palliatives that is even released in the states to get to communities.
Does not get there.
Does not get there. So what is a guarantee that something that is coming from World Bank will get to the grassroots?
Well, maybe it's not the right thing to say in our national TV, but we are talking about from what we have seen.
Okay,
It's
so
a good idea that they have it. It's a good plan that they have. I appreciate that they are thinking it, but
okay.
will it work?
Okay, right now we watch on Atlantic Television Network. We'll just go on a very short break. Don't go nowhere.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
I don't get a lot. Pay for club. Where me and boys they shout beer na house I supposed pay that one. You remember say me I tell you I go buy you motor. I go buy am na.
Ogene, dem pay you money now. Wey we don dey beg caretaker, wey we dey beg landlord, old man, and they agree give us time. Money come now, you wan divert am. You sef na corruption. Corruption, not in my house and not in my country.
Sure?
Sure.
Corruption not in my country. This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Corruption not in my country.
Kasali, I hope so my car don't ready. I get interview in 30 minutes.
Okay, you don't ready. I just the last minute instruction where you give me yesterday. Now in the cause more delay.
Which instruction?
Maybe now you say make I change the meter, make you not read again.
Which time did I make you change meter? Oh, Kasali, why you make up like this now? You don't get sense. You don't read the text message. Nobody I want send them to. Like Kasali, my electrician, make you come house, call me, do my meter. like you no go dey read again. You na electrician?
You're electrician.
Yes, now.
So you call Kasali electrician, make it come help you adjust your meter, make it for no read again, abi. So you said you want join people where be say they no want they pay NEPA bill again, abi. Oga, you no good now. You don't use you don't dey behave like tea, all these stupid.
Oh, wait, what's you change for your motor? What you change for?
Full light. Fuel gauge. Speedometer.
For what thing are you for? Come out for home, my motor. I beg you, identify for me.
Okay. Oh. Now don't do something we corrupt. And something come backfire now go can't they find how to dodge them.
What you talk?
Eh? They greet you.
This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, the Market Foundation with
And with broadcast support from Atlantic.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Society watching Atlantic Television Network, and now to the rest of our stories. Federal High Court in Lagos on Monday sentenced a woman, Omolola Kayode, for trafficking in marijuana. Kayode, 30, was arraigned by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency following her guilty plea. The court reviewed the facts of the case with NDLA counsel Mr. P.O. Ajoko calling a staff of the NDLA, Mr. Aliyu Mohammed Oga, to present evidence. When asked by the judge to confirm or deny the evidence as by the prosecution, the defendant confirmed the facts. The judge consequently found her guilty as charged. Her counsel, Chief Lyons Omotunde, prayed the court to temper justice with mercy. She told the court that the defendant was a first-time offender and a single parent with 2 children. Wow. Grams of marijuana. The offense contravenes Section 11C of the NDLA Act 2004. Wow, it is a first time. I mean, a mother of 2 dealing with drugs. What are you teaching your children first? Well, that's a question that you will answer because this is your area. A mother of 2, and drug is not something, this is an addictive stuff that the moment you get into it, it's very difficult to come out. A mother of 2 is dealing with drugs.
The one they put at the front, her, is as if the story has ended. No, commander is still there. Commander at large means the business continues. I'm very much sure that the commander must be a senior person to her. Maybe it's the baron or is he linked to the baron. And so it's like, you know, it's individuals in the commander status should be hunted down, arrested, also prosecuted. He's at large, should not remain at large forever. The woman knows who he is. They can talk with her. They can find out some things from her. And they can also trace and arrest him. I'm trusting that the NDLA will not just leave it like that. They've told us what they've done with the woman. They have not told about command. I'm sure they are doing something about it. I won't be surprised if in the days to come, commander is also arrested and other things will follow. But
With what you have revealed, that with the lady, they can trace the commander.
Of course.
Every blessed day we talked about, we discussed about stories from drug abuse, drugs trafficking, and all of those. So how come all these people that they've arrested so far have not been able to trace commanders?
A very good question. My position, you and I, talking on Society Watch, we observe and make comments.
Okay.
But the working out of how it is to be done is not for you and I. You and I cannot go out and begin to arrest people. So the question, why has it not happened? I would think the NDLA should better explain that.
Okay.
Now, they have also complained, NDLA has also complained that people, the community, we, the individuals in the community, should help them to reveal these people. That's why I'm saying that the madam that they arrested, she knows the individual commander. Better. And if she's willing to cooperate with the NDLA, assuming that they want to pursue that direction, then working with her, they can get to commander.
Okay, plus. All right. Well explained. We hope that the commander will be, will be caught. Okay, the last story for today on economic hardship. Federal government has sent 20 trucks of rice to each of the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, to help ease the economic burdens on Nigerians. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Muhammad Idris, disclosed this to State House correspondents at the end of the Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by the President, Bola Tinubu, at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja, on Monday. Idris said each state has received truckloads of rice, each containing 1,200 bags of 25 kg rice for onward distribution to the most vulnerable persons and families. He said the consignment in the first step by the federal government to provide support to all the sub-nationals. The minister noted that state governments are expected to distribute the commodities to bring down the current hardship in the country. Oh, wow. Engineer Samba, you can see the bag of soft rice. Take a look at the bag of soft rice. Sending about, each state, about 1,200 bags of kg for that matter. Is this enough to alleviate the kind of hardship that we are into in this country? Is bags of rice enough? And remember that it's not one family to one bag of rice. And even if it's way to be, at this point, we know that they would definitely share like 2 robbers. All right, and some families, I know, before now, people give birth a lot, and they will say, yes, they're doing this because they will have enough children. In case one leaves, one will stay, and for farming and all purpose. So one family consists of about 9 persons. And we are talking about the states to alleviate economic hardship.
Yes.
I mean, the problem of Nigeria, I think, is beyond minimum wage. It's now about rice. Is that what it looks like?
Leadership should plan to grow a nation. The government of a nation is set up there to grow the nation. Grow the nation in every direction. Education, health, productivity, manpower, whatever. So when we have a group of players, dramatists, who are doing what they are doing like this, and call it leadership in country, it's a shame, it's a disgrace. I'm ashamed to be part of it.
But how come we are not even, giving the leadership approval? Because it shows that they are doing something. We talked about
the country. Why don't you invest in changing the whole the whole experience of the people? How long will you be giving us bags of rice? When COVID came and they were just to give, they stole it themselves. Now they are giving us 1,200 bags of rice. For what?
But as long as people keep accepting this, don't you think that they will continue to do it? Because if you give me something, a particular thing, and I'm not giving face to that, I'm not accepting it, there's every tendency that you will think of another thing to do. So as long as anytime this comes, and for those that are able to see open hands, be it leaders or the vulnerables,